Hello crafty friends, this is the Paper Chef here. In this video, I would like to do a product spotlight on the Bunny Builder Punch by Stampin' Up. With Easter just around the corner, this punch is great for making all kinds of cute little projects to decorate with. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is show you how to use the punch to create a simple bunny. And then I will show you at least 10 bunnies my friend Gigi and I created and decorated already for you. So let's get started. To open up one of our Stampin' Up punches, you just turn it over and you lift the lever. They're very easy to use. You just slip the paper in. And what I'm going to do right now is just use some paper from this stack. This is a Tropical Escape Designer Series paper. The pink color inside this stack is called Blushing Bride. So let's get a couple of those pinks. And I know there's one with polka dots here. We're going to use a few of these Blushing Bride colors. Okay, we're going to turn it over. And you don't want to waste a lot of paper, so you're just going to get it near the edge. You just go over to the edge and then you go right back in. So that way you're not wasting a lot of paper. Okay, and punching out some bunny parts. Do that again, and then always save your paper as well. Save these pieces because you can cut these pieces out with the classic label punch or another punch. Use them as scraps. Okay, I'm not sure how I'm doing this exactly, so we're just going to punch out a few, and then you just decide as you go along. You make your design decisions, is what I was trying to say. Okay, so you have more parts and you have more things to decide upon when you're creating your bunnies. And then let's take some of these ones. These are great, and let's get some going both ways. Let's get some going this direction. Okay, now you're going to take your little bunny parts and you're just going to lay them out and do a little layout. So how are we going to make this bunny? We're going to, let's see, I think I'm going to use polka dots for the hands, or what is it called, the paws. And we'll do this pattern here for the body, or the bottom of the body. Okay. Well, let's do this one. I like this one for the top because the head has a little bit of, I like the little two-tone on the top there. Okay, and then we're going to have the hands we'll do last. We just need a tail. So we're going to do the tail in polka dots and the hands. Okay, now save all your little pieces. I have loads of those little pieces that I use to create things with. Okay, so let's, you know, that we punched out. Okay, let's see. Okay, great. Now, what you do is you take a marker. So I'm going to take this. This is just a marker I have, a Stampin' marker. Now, usually I would sponge color the outside of things. This is powder pink. I'm just going to instead draw around it for dimension. Okay, I did this to some of my bunnies. Gigi and I did them in different ways. But anyway, this it's a lot easier. Since it's such a small bunny, it's easier to draw around it than it is to use a sponge. So it's the same effect you'd get from sponging around something. Okay, I'm just drawing around. So use your Stampin' marker. You could use a little, we have these little sponge daubers at Stampin' Up, so you could use those too. Okay, and I'm just giving it a little dimension because when you put pink next to pink, sometimes there's not a lot of contrast. Okay, so when we put that on the bottom, there's a little contrast now, and it kind of pops it up. Okay, so let's do this let's take the bottom and ink around it. Okay, this is all I'm doing. Okay, and use kind of whatever color you have, like maybe you have some light color of tan or brown, but you just want something that is just going to outline the edges. All right, I'm happy with that. So now we're going to glue those together. You just need a little dot of glue, okay, for your bunny. So that's it. Dot of glue, and now the bunny head. Okay, you're probably like, Paper Chef, this is a pretty easy tutorial. But you know, we can go as far as you want with these bunnies. You can do lots and lots of stuff with them for Easter. And in the case of Gigi and I's bunnies, every one of them has a different personality. Okay, you put a little dot of glue on the tail. Okay, and you put the tail, it doesn't matter which side, you can put the tail on the right side or left side. And if the head tilts, so be it. The head can tilt. If you want it to tilt, I mean, it's up to you. Okay, so let that dry a little bit. And now we're gonna do the hands, and the same thing for the hands. You're just gonna just draw around. They look like they'd make cute little jelly beans as well. These little tiny hands. And we just need a drop of glue for that. Stick with me because you know I'm going to have projects. Okay. So my friend Gigi is one of my customers, one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, and she's an awesome crafter. She's like the one that's always done her Paper Pumpkin kit first when she comes. She'll come to a Paper Pumpkin play date and it's like her kit's already done. But anyway, she's the one that helped me make so many bunnies. She's so efficient and she's just so good at coloring in their little faces. And this is actually her bunny builder punch. So thank you, Gigi, for letting me borrow your bunny builder punch. Because you know what? If you lend people your crafts, that's a good friend, is what I was going to say. You know, precious craft supplies. She let me borrow them. Because I can't buy everything in the catalog. Although I want to buy every single thing in the catalog, I just can't. And she and her son have this, like, you know, thing about bunnies. It's their thing. So she got that set because of that. So let me put this bunny on a really cool one of these backgrounds from Tropical Escape so you can see what we created. So let me get sort of like a dark here, a dark greenish here, just to let you see how cool this bunny is that we just made with the Bunny Builder Punch. Voila! Okay, you see it has dimension because we added the little bit of inking around the edges. And you don't have to do that because there's dimension just because the pieces are already cut out like that. They already kind of create automatic dimension. Okay, so let's clear the deck, as we say. And I'm going to show you the bunnies that we created and what you can, all the things you could do with this Bunny Builder Punch. Okay, so here we go. Starting out with this little bunny here. Okay, just put him down. And he has a little bit of, this little bunny has a little bit of bling on his ear. So it's a little heart bling. So you could just decorate it any way you want. But there's, if you also notice, there's Winkostella on the tail. So the little bunny has a little bit of glitter. And that glitter gives it a 3D effect. Okay, here's another one. Made into a card. So this is a different shade of pink. This one is called Petal Pink, and this paper is called Twinkle Twinkle. Designer Series paper. And if you're one of my viewers, I bet you can guess where I cut out the carrot. Yes, I used the Brother Scan and Cut to cut out the little baby carrot. And that's not part of the Bunny Builder Punch. But I cut out the carrot. My friend Gigi drew the face on this one. Okay, we have more. I have little treat bags. So I don't show you what's inside those. So just little nerds. Okay, some Easter grass. So you can just do all kinds of things with these bunnies, and the tails on the other side there. And then this one is another one. And more nerds. These are just little paper bags. Okay, then we're getting into like this different kinds of patterns. So you could take, you already saw how we took the Tropical Escape Designer Series paper. This is Gingham Gala Designer Series paper. And this is little wiggle eyes on the bunny. They were the smallest ones I could find, but they do look so cute, I think. I mean, let me know what you think. Tell me which bunny was your favorite when I get to the end of this one. Okay, I'm always saving the best for last, as you know. Did I get all 3 bags? Yes, I did. Have a bunny bookmark here. This color is called Pink Pirouette. Sadly, it's retired, but the stuff all around it is not. This is one of those, these ribbons are one of those free items you can earn during Sale-A-Bration if you spend $50 or more. This Gingham Gala paper, and this is, what is this one? Balmy Blue cardstock. And then you can use like pretty much any shade of pink is going to match that for these Easter spring colors. Okay, here's another, this is another thing I did with the abstract bunny. Like it's like the bunny we just created. So I created like an abstract bunny again, and what I did here is I made it into a little card because Stampin' Up has cute little matching envelopes that go with these little 3-inch cards. So I plan on putting a lot of bunnies on those cards. So just to give you a size here, this is a 3-inch envelope, mini envelope, and then the mini card fits in there. So I just put a piece of Tropical Escape behind the bunnies. Okay, we'll stand him up. And then you can make sort of an abstract bunny, like, again, with the Gingham Gala. You can just change what color his hands or paws, we're going to call them paws, and change what color they are. Okay, another cute one by Gigi. I love how she draws the faces on these. It's just really, really awesome. And the little tail with the glitter. Okay, and then I made I made this one gangsta with the little bling all over, and I mean, this one has a lot going on, but he's cool. So notice how every single bunny has their own personality. Different shades of pink. So that was like this is a pink Pirouette. That was a powder pink. This one is a, where was the one back there? That one back here, I'm sorry. This one's are powder pink, Petal Pink. These are different shades of pink. And then we got pink Pirouette. And then we got blushing bride. So there's 4 different shades of pink. I'll take a picture of them and put those on my blog so you can kind of understand what different shades of pink I used and show you like the different variation. I'll put them all next to each other so you get to see what they look like. And the final one. This is the final project that we created with the bunnies, and this was a team effort where Gigi made the bunny and I made the box. So we have a little, bunny on a wobble, okay, and then mini pizza box by Stampin' Up, and then all the different colors on the sides. This is Gingham Gala Designer Series paper. And then you open it up and it has Happy Spring. And Happy Spring is from our Occasions catalog, this stamp set here, which I've shown in several videos already on my channel called Fable Friends, Happy Spring. So that's where the stamp comes from. And then in the side are these are miniature candy bars. And each one is wrapped in the Gingham Gala Designer Series paper. And what I even did is, like, if you shake it, they don't move, because I put a little piece of like rolling adhesive behind there so they don't move. So they're like different miniature candies, chocolates. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on the Bunny Builder Punch, and I hope you have lots of ideas on what you could do with this punch. And if you'd like to buy this punch, please check out my Stampin' Up store, which will be linked in the description of this video. Thank you for watching. This is The Papered Chef.